down the road, it's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend.
Howdy folks, Revolutionary Brewer here with another homebrew kit review. Today we've already got it poured into glass, ready to go. This is take two. The first one we had some technical errors, so we're ready to go. This is Mangrove Jack's India Pale Ale. It's from the British series. As you can see, it's a nice copper color. It's only got a small head on it. It may need more time in the bottles to mature. It's only been maybe 4 weeks. And this is, I can tell you the way I brewed it, this is a big beer. So without any further ado, let's give it a little test and we'll see how it turned out. Whoa, man, that's a strong beer. Okay, so just a little background on India Pale Ale. A lot of people in Canada are familiar with the Alexander Keith's India Pale Ale. So this is nothing like that. Just you want to put that out of your head. This is a traditional style IPA, India Pale Ale. Basically, this is the proper color it's supposed to be. It's a nice, clear copper color. Nice, creamy white head on it. And that's the way your traditional IPA is supposed to be. And man, it is strong. Ooh. Basically, the reason these beers are so strong, in the old days, Britain used to send over beer by boat to their troops that were in India. So it was quite a long boat ride, and to keep the beer from spoiling, they used to add a lot of hops and brew it to a very high alcohol content so the beer wouldn't ruin on the trip over. So basically that's what we got here, a very, very strong beer, and I'm going to get into how I brewed it in a second. Let me take one more taste. Oh man, that is strong. So I think I know the reason. I brewed this with the 2.2 kilo Mangrove Jack IPA British Series Poach, but then I also added 1.5 pounds of light malt extract, and I also added 4.5 pounds of liquid glucose, the high malt glucose. I think that was too much. I added too much of that glucose, and I only brewed it up to not even 20 liters. I brewed it up to about 19 liters. So alcohol per volume on this beer, you're probably looking at, I would say, 6.5%. So it's a really strong beer. And I boiled in some flavoring hops, too, for 10 minutes. So, wow, this is a really strong beer. It's a little stronger than I would like it. But that's my own fault because of the way I brewed it. Basically, the kit's fine. It's got a good flavor to it. It's just a little bit strong. You can taste the alcohol in it, because I added so much glucose. But I'm going to give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. Actually, no, I'm going to give it a solid 3 out of 5. Because actually I find the Cooper's IPA produces a little bit of a better beer. And this is good. There's nothing wrong with this. Don't get me wrong. It's an above average product, 3 out of 5. Another solid effort by Mangrove Jack, no question there. But for me, next, I'm going to give this kit another try, and I'm going to brew it differently. I'm going to use less sugar. Next time, I'm probably going to use maybe 3 pounds of malt and 1.5 pounds of sugar. I'm going to reverse it up, and it's a little bit stronger than I like it. But if you like a strong beer, go ahead and brew it like this. Let me have one more try. So yeah, we're going to go with a 3 out of 5. If you like a nice strong beer, nice hoppy, full flavored. Now this isn't a session beer. You're not going to sit down and drink a dozen of these because, man, you'll have a hangover bad the next day. But if you maybe just a good beer to have with a meal, or just if you want to have one beer in the evening or something, you wouldn't want to drink too many more of these. It's really, really strong. So once again, 3 out of 5. Coming up, we don't have any new kits in the pipe right now. I've got a couple Cooper kits going, but I've already reviewed them. So I think with the weather cooling down, autumn's coming on here, so I think we're going to go with a partial kit. We're going to get the fresh grains, and we're going to do one of those Noble Grape box kits. So looking forward to that. I'm not sure what variety yet. I'm going to take a look and see what they have. So we'll go from there. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, 3 out of 5 Mangrove Jack. Don't hesitate if you see it in your local homebrew shop. Pick it up, give it a whirl. Like I said, just adjust the recipe a little bit to whatever your preference is. If you like a strong beer, drive the additions in. If you like just a regular, maybe a 5.5% IPA, cut back on the ingredients a little bit. So, thanks again for tuning in. Cheers, and we'll see you next time.